Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DESI TV USA. I am Tabinda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. Bangladeshi protester tear down historic home of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Judge blocks Trump administration's federal worker buyout plan for now. Protester rallies outside US State Department against cuts to global HIV program. President Trump speak at National Prayer Breakfast in Washington, D.C. Pakistan Army Chief visits Muzaffarabad, reaffirms support for Kashmir. Chinese President hosts reception for President Asif Ali Zardari. And PCB Chairman Mohsen Naqvi reviews arrangement for Qaddafi Stadium inauguration. These are headlines, lead to news detail. Now detail is here. In a shocking act of political rage, protesters in Bangladesh have demolished the family home of the country's founding father Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. The residence at Dhanmondi 32, a site of immense historical significance, was where Mujib declared Bangladesh independence and was later assassinated just 4 years after the country's birth. The destructions came as anger boiled over against Australia's Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Mujib's daughter Hasina, who was recently removed from power, addressed her remaining supporters yesterday, urging them to resist the new interim government. In a swift and symbolic act of defiance, a mob took a bulldozer to her father's former home as she spoke. The house, long preserved as a key part of Bangladesh national memory, has now been erased. Protesters driving by fury over Hasina's leadership and alleged political failures took their anger out on a landmark tied to the nation's very foundation. The interim government has yet to respond to the destructions, but the incidents underscore the deep divisions and volatile political climate gripping Bangladesh in the wake of Hasina's removal. A US judge has temporarily halted the Trump administration's proposed buyout for federal workers, handing an early victory to labor unions that choose to block the plan. The ruling issues late Friday pauses the initiative until at least Monday, preventing immediate implementation. The administrations had pitched the buyout as a cost-saving measure, but unions argue it was an attempt to shrink the federal workforce unfairly. The legal battle is expected to intensify in the coming days as both sides prepare for further hearings. For now, federal employees impacted by the proposal will have to wait as the court decides the future of the administration's plan. Demonstrators gathered outside the US State Department in Washington, D.C. to protest against cut to their president's emergency plan for AIDS relief, the world-leading initiative to combat HIV. The program, credited with saving millions of lives globally, faces reductions under the Trump administration's latest budget proposal. Protesters, including health advocates and activists, argued that scaling back President's emergency plan for aid relief funding will reserve decades of progress in fighting the epidemic, particularly in Africa. The administration, however, defends the cut as part of broader effort to reshape foreign aid priorities. As tensions rise, lawmakers and global health leaders are urging the government to reconsider, warning that any reductions could have devastating consequences for millions relying on the program for life-saving treatment. United States President Donald Trump delivered remarks at the annual National Prayer Breakfast at the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C., addressing faith leaders, lawmakers, and guests from across the country. In his speech, Trump emphasized the role of faith in American society, highlighting religious freedom and the importance of prayer in time of national and personal challenges. He also touched on his administration's commitment to policies that align with conservative Christian values. The event, a long-standing tradition in Washington, D.C., brought together political and religious figures for a morning of reflections and unity. While Trump's remarks were met with applause from many attendees, his presence at the gathering also drew criticism from opponents who challenges his policies on issues like immigration and social justice. The National Prayer Breakfast continued to serve as a platform for dialogue on faith, governance, and the moral directions of the country.
You came to this country for a brighter future for you and your loved ones. You've made it this far. Now it's time to become a citizen. With Citizenship, you gain the right to vote, access to federal jobs, the ability to keep your family closer, and the freedom to travel with a U.S. passport. These are just a few of the benefits waiting for you when you become eligible. We're here to help you through the process with free resources and personalized guidance. Together, we can make it easier. Get started at becomeacitizentoday.com.
Chief of Army Staff General Syed Asim Munir visited Muzaffarabad, where he paid tribute to the sacrifices of Kashmiri martyrs. Upon his arrival at the Jammu and Kashmir monuments, he led to a floral wreath at the Martyrs Monuments on honoring those who lost their lives in the struggle for Kashmir. During his visit, General Munir commended the dedication, professional excellence, and combat readiness of deployed officer and soldier operating in challenging conditions. He emphasized maintaining peak operational preparedness to counter any hostile provocations and reaffirmed that no act of aggression would go unanswered. The Army Chief of Staff also met with notable figures and veterans from Kashmir, reiterating Pakistan's unwavering support for the people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. He condemned Indian policies in the region, stating that rising Hindutva extremism only strengthening Kashmiri resistance. He reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to supporting their struggle for self-determination, declaring Kashmir will be free one day and part of Pakistan as per the free will any destiny of the people of Kashmir. Upon arrival, General Syed Asim Munir was received by the commander of Rawalpindi Corps. His visit comes on Kashmir Solidarity Day, a date observed annually in Pakistan to express support for the Kashmiri cause. During President Asif Ali Zardari's visit to China, Pakistan and China signed multiple memorandums of understanding to enhance bilateral cooperation. One of the key agreements was signed between Pakistan Tata Cement Company and a Chinese firm. Under this memorandum of understanding, a new production line will be established to increase Pakistan's cement production capacity by 5,000 tons per day. Another memorandum of understanding focused on renewable energy, outlining collaborations on various renewable energy projects in Pakistan. Additionally, an agreement was signed between the Sindh government and a Chinese company for the establishment of coal and urea production plant. President Zardari attended the signing ceremony, reaffirming Pakistan's commitment to strengthening economic and industrial ties with China. Pakistan Cricket Board PCB Chairman Mohsin Naqvi visited Qaddafi Stadium yesterday evening to inspect preparation for its upcoming inauguration ceremony. During his visit, Naqvi assessed various aspects of the arrangement, including security, seating, and even logistics. He emphasized the importance of ensuring a smooth and well-organized ceremony, highlighting the significance of the stadium as a key venue for Pakistan cricket. Qaddafi Stadium, one of the country's most iconic cricket venues, has recently undergone renovations to enhance facilities for players and spectators. The inauguration ceremony is expected to be a major event celebrating the stadium legacy and its role in hosting international cricket. Further detail about the ceremony, including the official dates and guest lists, are yet to be announced by the PCB. So thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is me, Tabinda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news. DESI TV USA, DTV NN, and our OTT platform, DTV Flex, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.